Jabs in. Ooh, a nice one. Again. Oh, yeah.
Mike Tyson trainer. Hit that like and subscribe, guys, and try and get me 1,000 so we can live stream. This is leaked footage.
Unseen footage of Mike Tyson training with Jake Paul has surfaced, offering an unprecedented glimpse into their preparations for the highly anticipated November fight.
Oh, sorry.
Come on, let's dance.
Gently across. No. Come against me after
Tyson's a force to be reckoned with.
1, 2, 3. Across. Nice one, Mike. Check. Watch on my 1, my 2, and my 3. As soon as you finish your last movement, across. 1, 2, 3, across. Zip, zip, zip. Jab first. Jab 1. 1, 2, 3, across.
The alleged footage showcases the intensity, skill, and dedication of both fighters as they gear up for what promises to be one of the most intriguing matchups in recent boxing history.
Jake Paul dancer. Nothing like Tyson.
August, I'm back, baby. The leaked footage provides a rare behind-the-scenes look at the training sessions of two contrasting yet captivating figures
He's
of
a
boxing.
professional. He's a
Mike
cowboy.
Tyson, known for his legendary career in ferocious power, is seen working closely with Jake Paul, a social media star turned professional boxer who has rapidly made a name for himself in the sport.
Because he's got to get destroyed. Mind to that like and subscribe, guys, and leave a comment if you want. I'll tell you what I think.
Beautiful. Despite being in his late 50s, Tyson demonstrates incredible speed and power. His punches are sharp, precise, and delivered with the same ferocity that made him a heavyweight champion. Another training footage shows Tyson landing devastating hooks and uppercuts, reminding fans why he was once considered the most feared man in boxing. Following the cancellation of his much-anticipated fight against Jake Paul due to an ulcer flare-up, Mike Tyson is back in the gym and feeling confident. In a recent interview, Tyson was candid about his expectations heading into his fight with Paul. Tyson said, "Can I be honest? I don't think he can hurt me." Tyson is conscious of the significant risks to his reputation, his fans, and himself as he prepares for his first boxing battle in over 20 years. But he is rising to the occasion, telling the magazine, "I don't think this was meant to be done by any man but me. I love it." Responding to skeptics questioning his decision to face a social media influencer, despite being one of boxing's all-time greats, Tyson provided a straightforward rationale. He said, "I'm a glory junkie. I love people thinking about me all day. I'd rather live a short life of glory than a long life of obscurity. It's just who I am." As much as fans of Tyson can't wait to see him back in the ring, he's just as excited. Tyson said, "I'm 58 years old, and I'm going to sell out an 80,000-seat arena. Hey, if that's not godlike, I don't know what is."
Never back up. Like if you punch, boom, 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 then move. The last, whatever punch is, the last one you move on that side. All right?
Meanwhile, Jake Paul is in a frenzy after Mike Tyson unveiled never-before-seen footage of his training comeback. The video, highlighting Tyson's remarkable physical shape and powerful skills, has stunned the boxing world, leaving Paul and many others in awe and eager to see what's next. In the video, Tyson demonstrates powerful punches executed with remarkable speed and precision, echoing his prime years as the undisputed heavyweight champion. His movements are sharp and his technique seems refined, indicating diligent preparation for a potential return to the ring. The release of this footage has sparked renewed discussions about Tyson's comeback and potential future opponents. Seeing Tyson in peak condition has apparently made Paul rethink his goals. Insiders close to Paul say he was surprised by the video and is now reassessing his potential fight with Tyson, acknowledging the substantial challenge Tyson poses.
Can you feel that? Let's see how that would.
Tyson's training footage has drawn the attention of not just Paul, but boxing fans around the globe. Social media is abuzz with reactions, as many fans voice their excitement over the possibility of Tyson returning to the ring. The legendary boxer's lasting popularity and the visible intensity of his training sessions have raised expectations for his comeback. Mike Tyson is making a comeback to the ring for his first professional fight since 2005. His opponent will be the bold YouTuber-turned-boxer, Jake Paul, who has put his conventional boxing aspirations on hold to participate in this highly publicized match, airing live on Netflix. The boxing community has expressed strong opposition to the event, pointing out the 30-year age gap between the fighters, even though Tyson's legendary achievements significantly overshadow Paul's accomplishments. Cus D'Amato's former assistant trainer Teddy Atlas stated on his podcast that the 58-year-old still presents a serious risk to the sport. He said, "You better be aware, knowing Tyson the way I do, power doesn't disappear when you're old. He's still got speed and combinations. He's still got that style that he was taught to make you miss and create openings for that power.
Exactly.
He still has that.
Destruction.
Where he can weave, slip, create the openings to unload a bomb on your chin and get you out of there. The bout, which will last 8 two-minute rounds, will, in Atlas's opinion, put Paul in grave risk if there isn't a prior agreement or funny business." Atlas said, "No agreements, no funny business. This is a dangerous, risky fight for Paul. I give him credit, especially early. Tyson's going to come out there, and if you do have an agreement with him, good luck. Because I know Tyson. When that bell rings, he might have a short memory about any agreement other than the agreement to put hands on your chin."
That, first of all, if he does beat Mike Tyson, we're going to hate him forever.
Forever.
Like if he
killed Mike,
he would be shunned from society
people
for
need to
giving
know
us that.
how bad people hated Larry Holmes after he beat Muhammad Ali.
Exactly.
People hated him.
Yeah.
And Larry Holmes is one of the most underrated heavyweight champions that's ever lived.
That's Joe Rogan
because
saying
people
it.
didn't love him because he came after the most
Mike
beloved
Tyson's
heavyweight ever.
been loved.
That is exactly right.
During his guest appearance on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast, boxing journalist Radio Raheem advised against a fight between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. Raheem stressed that if Paul were to defeat an aging Tyson, it would be an unacceptable result. On the other hand, a loss to an older Tyson would significantly damage Paul's credibility as a professional boxer. Thus, Raheem argued that the match should not take place at all. Raheem had previously voiced his strong disapproval of the altercation. He believed that a fight between Jake and Mike would be a terrible idea. Raheem explained that if Jake were to defeat Mike, people would hate him, leading to his societal rejection. Conversely, if Mike Tyson were to overpower Jake, it would tarnish Jake's reputation as a lucrative asset.
Glimpse of the old Tyson.
Right.
And if you make him look like an old man or you hurt him in front of us, no amount of reason or logic is going to keep people from hating you forever.
Forever.
And then if he goes in there and Tyson destroys him, well, then you've just ruined your whole premise for being a cash cow. Why would you do that?
It's true. Yeah, both things are lose-lose.
It's a lose-lose.
Total lose-lose.
And to be fair, I don't even want to see it. If that fight was, I was like, oh my God.
You'd be right next to me, buddy. We'd be holding hands.
I would feel like I had to watch it.
The boxing match between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson has been rescheduled for November 15th. This decision has sparked disapproval among fans and experts, largely due to the considerable age difference between the fighters. Jake Paul, at 27, is in his physical prime, while Mike Tyson, now 58, is well past his peak years. Despite Tyson's legendary reputation as one of the most infamous fighters in history, concerns are mounting about the health risks he might face by participating in a boxing match at his age.
Paul has the stones to really
If you
follow
think
up
he's
on
past
Mike
his
Tyson
sell-by
fight.
date,
'Cause
leave
he
a
talked about
comment,
fighting Mike
please.
Tyson.
I think it would
Because
be a
I don't
terrible
think
idea.
he can.
A terrible idea.
He's
You
a
would
young
realize
man at heart.
when you see
He's
him
got the power.
warming up across
But
the
please
ring,
leave a
that's
comment.
still
I
Mike
can't
Tyson.
handle that.
Yeah.
Even though he's
an old
55,
man.
that's still Mike Tyson. When the bell
It
rings
is.
and you see
Like
him shuffling
Joe
for you,
said,
bobbling
it's
and
a
weaving, you're
fact.
like, oh no.
His power.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
a
no.
force
There
to
might be a
be
moment of
reckoned with.
reality there.
There's
And
no other man that's got that power in the world. He's destroyed that many people before he was
Joe
21.
Rogan expressed doubts about the suitability of arranging a fight between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. Although he had reservations, Rogan admitted that even a partial return of Tyson's past strength would make him a tough competitor.
Exactly.
He noted that if Mike could regain
Destruction.
70% of his former abilities, handling even 90% of that power would pose a significant challenge for Paul. Kevin Durant,
heavy
the NBA
threat.
star from the Phoenix Suns, recently shared his perspective on the upcoming Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight. During an appearance on Logan Paul's Impulsive podcast, Durant emphasized that boxing is a young man's sport. At 35 years old, Durant's comments suggested his opinion on the likely winner of the match, although Durant refrained from directly discussing the Paul versus Tyson fight. Many other combat sports figures have criticized the problem child for choosing a retired boxing legend like Tyson as his opponent. The backlash is not surprising, considering the substantial 30-year age gap between them. The Phoenix Sun star recognizes Tyson's legendary skills in the ring, but notes that at 58, Kid Dynamite is no longer as dominant as he used to be. Therefore, Durant believes that Paul will likely emerge victorious in their fight scheduled for November 15th. He said, "It's a young man's sport, man. Paul has been training for a long time." Durant's viewpoint extends beyond the realm of boxing, holding universal relevance. Aging affects everyone, gradually reducing abilities. Tyson, being human like the rest of us, is not exempt from this inevitability. However, if the 27-year-old from Ohio dismisses the baddest man on the planet due to his age, it might be a significant mistake. Tyson's knockout victories over Trevor Berbick, Larry Holmes, and numerous other notable boxers highlight the formidable power behind his punches. His devastating right hook and uppercut have repeatedly dashed the dreams of many opponents, leaving them sprawled on the canvas. However, his recent fight against Paul reveals that age has somewhat diminished the extraordinary strength he once possessed. Even at half of his former punching power, Tyson could still cause significant harm to the problem child. At 58, Kid Dynamite steps into the ring with reduced stamina compared to his prime, likely focusing on precision rather than sheer volume in his approach. If Tyson manages to land 4 to 5 clean strikes, Paul will undoubtedly find himself in a precarious situation. Thus, although Durant's prediction aligns with the most likely outcome, there remains a considerable chance for a major upset on November 15th. Patrick Mahomes revealed a shocking analysis on the Wriggles Picks show that has fight fans giddy. Mahomes declared, "This is what my analysis is. If it goes longer than 2 rounds, it's going to be Jake Paul. But if Tyson hits, that's still a powerful punch." It's as if he's reading the defense, only he's reading Iron Mike's signature left hook rather than linebackers. Nakisa Badarian, co-founder of Most Valuable Promotions, shared with Ariel Helwani on the MMA Hour that Tyson has impressively regained his fighting form. As the much-anticipated fight night approaches, the boxing community remains sharply divided between 2 prominent contenders. However, Badarian presents a persuasive argument. What many see as a possible drawback, Tyson's age, could indeed turn out to be the bout's surprising advantage. Badarian explained, "If Mike were in his early 30s, given Jake's experience, there's no sense to the fact. The age is the equalizing factor. Jake Paul, never one to pull punches, is swinging back at the critics. Tell Mike Tyson that, because he does not give a shit what anyone thinks," Paul told TMZ Sports TV. He added, "First and foremost, I wanted to make sure that Mike was healthy. You would expect a seasoned pro to display such respect. Paul, though, is refusing to back down from the task. He's Mike Tyson at the end of the day. He has lethal knockout power and is very, very experienced. I think it is going to be a brawl regardless," Paul stated. It appears as though he is preparing for the most important game of his life, and in many respects, that may be the case. For his part, Mahomes stated unequivocally that he has no plans to enter the ring anytime soon. Mahomes swiftly answered, "There's zero price on me to get in the ring with Tyson," in response to Rob's question regarding the cost to get him in the ring with Tyson. It seems like the Chiefs quarterback understands when to give up before the fight even gets underway. As fight night approaches, the boxing community is split, much like a referee considering a split decision. BetMGM lists Jake Paul as the favorite with odds of -150, while Tyson is the underdog at +170. However, it's worth remembering that Tyson has been surpassing expectations long before Paul entered the ring. This is no ordinary match. It's a Netflix spectacle designed to captivate viewers around the globe, featuring 8 fast-paced, 2-minute rounds, 14-ounce gloves, and enough star power to light up Jerry World. It's set to be a dazzling event. Always the entertainer, Jake Paul is never shy about sharing his ambitions. "I believe in 2025, I will most likely be world champion," he said to ESPN's Andreas Hale. Embarrassing comments from a man who will soon face a man who beat pros back when Paul was a nappy boy. Tyson has not competed in professional mixed martial arts since losing to Kevin McBride in 2005. In November 2020, he engaged Roy Jones Jr. in a split-draw exhibition fight, which was his most recent public fight. But as Mahomes pointed out, that's still a powerful punch. As the curtain closes, this fight is more than just a physical battle. It's a clash of eras. One thing is certain as November 15th draws near. This fight will go down in history regardless of how quickly it ends with a first-round knockout or how long it takes to go through rounds. Our path has been marked by Patrick Mahomes, and now we wait to see the story play out.
So mind that like and subscribe, guys, because
for pursuing a world
we'll
championship.
get more.
In an interview
This
with
is
ESPN's Andreas Hale,
I'll let
Paul
you see
confidently
this.
revealed his intention to aim for a boxing championship next year.
He wants
This
a
announcement
badge.
follows the anticipation surrounding his upcoming match against the legendary heavyweight Mike Tyson. Paul said, "It's not even about the path. I think I'm ready for it in the next couple of months here, and I'm most likely going to go for it in 2025.
Okay.
Mike Tyson's preparation for his fight with Jake Paul was delayed due to health concerns. The promoter and broadcaster of the event, Netflix, along with the fighters, worked together to set a new date, so the impediment did not completely derogate preparations. Tyson recently said, "Although we had to postpone the fight, I will resume training shortly. I am grateful to the medical staff that treated me. Even though we have a new date, the outcome will be the same no matter when we fight. Jake Paul will be knocked out." Co-founder of Most Valuable Promotions, Nakisa Badarian expressed gratitude to her partners for their cooperation and adaptability. He said, "Our team has worked diligently with all parties involved to reschedule this monumental fight to a date that ensures both Jake Paul and Mike Tyson are fully prepared with the same training time, as well as allowing us to keep the event." Badarian further added, "Tyson is the most intergenerational sporting event in history, and we are committed to bringing fans around the world this unforgettable night of boxing, live worldwide on Netflix. We look forward to seeing you all on Friday the 15th of November for a showdown that will be talked about for generations to come."